On Monday, 27th of January 2020, Express.co.uk published a result of a study which was commissioned by Bupa Health Clinics to mark the launch of I Quit. The study of 2,000 adults was led by Dr Naveen Puri to find out the particular age when human drive and ambition starts reducing. Without any surprises, Dr. Naveen and his team found that the age 33 is the time most humans reach the peak of their life's motivation and drive. Starting from age 34, most of us start giving up on life. That's why Steve Jobs said, "Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose." Don't wait for the right time to do what you want to do with your life. Don't wait for better weather. Don't wait for all the resources you need, because the longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose. Then the question becomes, why do most people wait for a better time to start pursuing their dreams? The answer to that question could be many, but one is that most people think they will have better information, better ideas, or more resources in the future. A few months ago, a man sent me a message which went something like, "Hi Steve, I've been following your entrepreneurship teachings for some time now, and I wish to start my own business, but I don't know what business to start. Can you advise me about a business to start?" Guess what my reply to that guy was? Nobody knows the right business to start. Listen to me, young people. Nobody ever knew the right business to start. Nobody ever knows the right thing to do when they're getting started. People who succeed in life just start and move, one step at a time. During these movements, they make mistakes and experience some failures. Then they change their strategies as often as the situation demands, till they stumble on something which makes them successful. Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose. Think about Samsung. If you hear the name Samsung, what images come to your mind? You see this multinational phone and electronics company, right? Well, Samsung was founded by Young Chul Lee in 1938 in Daegu, Korea. The company started as a food exporter in Korea and shipped items like dried fish and flour to China. Yes, Samsung didn't start with anything electronics. The company started by selling fish, dried fish, and flour. Think about that for a moment. Young Chul Lee would have waited for the right ideas, but if he had done that, there would never be Samsung today. The reason why we have a company with a net worth of $326 billion called Samsung today is that someone started it by selling dried fish. Yes, dried fish. So, what are you waiting for? Why are you waiting? Do you need a better idea, insight, or knowledge? All of that is on the road. It's when you do something wrong that you'll learn how to do it right. Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose. On May 20, 1927, J. Willard Marriott opened his 9-stool root beer stand in Washington, D.C. The business was to sell beer, period. Look back today, however, then you'll see that the same business has evolved to be a billion-dollar hotel business by the name Marriott Hotels. As of 2019, Marriott Hotels has its asset valued at $21.05 billion US. Willard Marriott would have waited for a perfect idea or a perfect time, but if he had done that, there will not be a Marriott Hotels today. The problem with waiting is that everything gets worse with time. Today you're 20 years old. You have a passion for music, science, entrepreneurship, but you think you lack a few things. You lack the best ideas, knowledge, or resources. What most young people do is wait because they believe that the next 3 years or 5 years will make them better prepared to get started. Well, I hate to tell people difficult things, but I have to do that because I love you. You see, most things in human life usually become weaker after our 20s. So, don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose. In the year 1968, American psychologist George Land wanted to test how creative people are from childhood to their adult life. Land gathered 1,600 children for this study and followed them from ages 3 and 5. This is what George Land found. 98% of humans were creative between the ages of 3 to 5. 12% of humans were creative at age 15. But only 2% of people remain creative among the adult population. What does this tell us? Well, if you wish to do anything with your life, the right time to start is today. Every single day you procrastinate makes you weaker. Human spirits get weaker as we age. We'll become more conscious and more careful as we grow old. We lose our passion, motivation, even confidence as we grow old. That's why I love to speak to young people. You see, when you're young, you have the world under your feet. You can dare big things. You can run, jump, and fall without being discouraged. You can try many foolish things, get your hands burnt, and still be fine. This is a precious asset most people no longer have as they age. Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose. I started this video by telling you about a study conducted by Dr. Naveen and his team, which found that when most humans pass age 33, they start losing their motivation and drive. We start losing our ability to try new things and dare something difficult. I then reminded you that nobody ever has all the answers when they're getting started. People who succeed in life simply start and learn on the road. I told you the story of how Samsung got started by Young Cho Lee in 1938 selling dried fish and flour. I also told you about how on May 20th, 1927, J. Willard Marriott started selling beer, which today is $1 billion hotel business. The above two successful companies and hundreds of others didn't start with a perfect idea, fully understood, or even enough resources. They started with average or even bad ideas, then grew, learned, and evolved on the road. If any of these guys had waited for the best ideas, they would never have started. I then told you about the 1968 study by George Land, which shows that human creativity declines as we age. While this video wasn't made to discourage the old people who might be watching, I honestly wish to let you know that regardless of how old you are, when you watch this video, tomorrow can never be a better time to start anything. Most people lose in the game of life because they wait for tomorrow. Most people are poor, unhappy, and unsuccessful because they procrastinate. True winners don't wait. True winners start with whatever they have, wherever they are. Don't wait. Do something when you're young, when you have nothing to lose.
Thanks for watching. My name is Steve Courage. I'm a Nigerian entrepreneur, and you can join my channel right here on the screen or at the description below. I love you.